know that, you know, kind of there's a bunch of key pieces you can build around, and you know, it's a good sign that the organization's doing a lot of really good things. I think once we get people in the door, they see how well we're treated, they see how close we are as a team, and things like that. So to know guys that are willing to commit, when they could, test free agency, they can kind of pick where they want to play, and they choose to stay. It means a lot to not only us, but I think people in the organization that work so hard to make it such a good place to play, and hopefully we can keep a lot of these guys.
Road trip coming up and a fresh contract. Does that mean Nino's buying the first team dinner, or how does that work?
Well, we'll see. I think we still got to get a few through a few of the other team dinners that guys have offered. So that's the benefit of guys signing these deals and being so generous. So we'll razz them a little bit, but I'm sure there'll be some money on the board. Former team, new contract. I think there'll be some extra motivation for the guys tonight.
Just on Carolina, you guys don't see them a whole lot, but they're a team that obviously plays a pretty up-tempo, exciting style, and obviously one of the better teams in the East. What's the challenge tonight? Similar to maybe the Oilers last week in a lot of ways?
Yes and no. I think they're stylistically over the last few years, they play so up-tempo, they forecheck so hard, and they're aggressive all over the ice. They play such a tight man-to-man style in the D zone. They've got such active D. It poses a challenge. There's not a lot of time and space. You really have to fight to create opportunities, and you really have to work to get back for pucks and work to get open for the D-men. And it's one of those games where it takes a lot just to create a little. And with that being said, I think if you're in the right spots and you are crisp, you can catch. You can take advantage of their forecheck, their aggressiveness, and use it against them sometimes. They're such a deep team. They've got such a great back end. I think it's a great challenge for us. We're looking forward to it.
Is there an extra bit of added importance on it, especially with the way that Carolina plays in the offensive zone, your defensive zone, the amount of pucks they put to the net? Is there an added emphasis on getting that first touch tonight after that first puck that they put to the net?
Yeah, I think it's critical. I think part of that is they're such a good skating group, and up front they put pucks to the net that they're generally able to get first touch, maintain that zone time, and I think we have to be prepared. We're going to spend some time in our end. There's no secret that I think they're leading the league in offensive zone possession time. So it's about where you let those shots from, and like you said, getting that first touch. If you can kind of disrupt the plays, you can have some quick little outlets, you can kind of dissipate that pressure and go on the counterattack. I think that's going to be critical for us, and at the same time, getting back to our zone play, I think you saw it a lot better against Chicago than we had been in the last few games, utilizing the D, kind of activating them and creating some chances off that. So it's going to be a good test, trying to keep them away from our net, and at the same time trying to make those highly skilled forwards defend.
Is it a tough decision to drop the mustache, or?
I don't know if it was my decision, to be honest. So, I roll over Friday morning, and I'm quickly reminded it's December 1st, and I haven't even left bed yet. So, I think that was one of the ones Laura was looking forward to the end of the month, and it being gone.
Is there any excitement to wear the Fly the 48 jerseys?
Yeah, I think the design is awesome. We're all excited anytime you get some new gear. You get to see kind of the throwbacks and the designs the goalies had. And it's honoring the Royal Canadian Air Force and their official centennial. I think it means a lot. It means a lot for what the country's military service does for us. Their selflessness, and I think we're really looking forward to it. The team did a really good job of putting it together and honoring the heritage behind it. So I'm excited to see what we look like as a full team with it.